Okay, I'm here with Nicole. And Nicole, we're going to go over some of your reports and show what you were experiencing when you first started with the touch. Now, this is the only device she's ever had, and these are her results 3 months, or well, basically about 6 months later. So I'm going to share your history on this graph here. And kind of I want you to talk and tell me, back during, let's say this is December of last year.
Yeah.
And so what we're seeing here is her inflammation was off the charts here when it came to her skin. Now, she was in the skin survey, and that's how I kind of said, let's go ahead and start testing you and see what's going on here. And then your joints were inflamed, your digestive, your liver, and your lymphatics. So this is how you were feeling back then. And then your second report came in around February of last year. And here you were in April. So this has been a while, but still, it shows how you've improved. So here it is. We're in September. And how are you feeling now from the time when you first started having these tests done and using the touch to now, really? How are you?
Yeah. When I started, when we started testing, I barely had the touch because it was brand new. What was it in December? I'm thinking it was brand new in December, and I never had a device before that. I was in the skin group, but without a device. So I was joining the group, but I had no device and no touch at that time. So really, I started with the touch just about the time that you and I started testing. And it's sometimes because I feel so much better, it's hard to remember how I was feeling then. But I can tell you that at that time, I would wake up occasionally out of a sleep with a tachycardia, and I had fatigue most every day, and a delicate digestion. Very careful with what I eat, and very small choice of foods. Um, and it was I had to be very mindful of my physical situation every day. Moods. I wake up a lot of days in a blue mood and like I don't wanna, and I would rally and get to my day, but I would wake up that way, and every night probably having to get up to go to the bathroom at least 4 times, and sometimes bowel urgency, sometimes just urination, but a lot of elimination going on. Um, I have an office, and I that is about a 10-minute drive away, and I would make sure I would use the bathroom before I would leave to go to the office. And sometimes I had urgency as soon as I got to the office. Sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night with leg cramps and have to get up and walk them out. And sometimes it was more than once a night. Uh, a lot of things that were just a part of daily experience for me. A huge amount of that is dissipated now, which is a really wonderful thing to be able to report.
Well, that's really good to hear because, prior to you using the touch, what happened was you were going to a naturopath and you were getting professional counseling with nutrients
Yep,
and also your tinctures that she was programming for you. So you got familiar with frequency medicine,
for sure.
and still it wasn't working.
It
Still something
wasn't.
wasn't working until you started using the touch. Would you say that the touch was the plus, or was the catalyst that connected everything together?
I would say that it definitely supported me to accelerate my journey.
All right. Well, on that note, we thank you. And I'm looking forward to getting another test from you and we can compare it. And I appreciate you coming back and doing this testimony, and we'll just show the world how you're healing.
Thank you, Darlene. Thank you for your support. And here we go.